you guys. Hey, let's talk about the pillars of productivity, shall we? Welcome, friends. Let me say it officially. Welcome, friends. Welcome to WTF with Wendy, where I get into your head every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I'm business coach Wendy Lawson, and today we are talking about the 10 pillars of productivity, okay? The 10 pillars of productivity. It sounds boring, right? It sounds like a big old snooze fest, but it's not, because you guys, too often as female micro business owners, right, we get confused on the difference between busy and productive. You can be super duper busy and not be productive, right? So we want to really look at, kind of drill into, what are those pillars of productivity? What are the sort of the key elements? What's holding our productivity up, if you will? So I want to give you 10 sort of pillars of productivity today, because it's just, look, we a business of one, maybe two, right? We trying to do everything, and you have to focus on productivity and not busyness, because busyness doesn't move you forward. Busyness just keeps you busy. Busy just makes you want to pull your hair out, but productivity gets you from point A to point B. So let's talk about productivity. Okay, let's talk about the pillars of productivity. So number one, y'all probably aren't going to like this one. Hey, Gina girl, probably not going to like this one, but it's own your mornings. Okay. If you want to be more productive, you need to own the morning time. So what does that mean? Right? Okay, fine. All right, fine and good. Well, that's nice, Wendy, but what do that mean? Let me tell you what that means. That means that your morning needs to belong to you. Now, maybe you have to get your kids up and get them ready for school and get them out the door, but you need to make sure that you're designating a portion of your morning to you, to yourself, to your goals, right? To moving the needle in your business, moving the needle on whatever it is that you're working for. Guys, it doesn't happen by accident. It happens through intentionality. Is that a word? Did I just make up a word? Intentionality. And it starts in the mornings. So I know, y'all, that I'm not naturally a morning person. Okay. My mother can't believe that I get up at like 5 o'clock that I do, because I'm not known for being super sunshiny in the morning. But I also know that the earlier I get up, the more productive I am, the more stuff I can burn through, the more tasks, the things that are important to me, I can get done. I don't necessarily enjoy getting up at 5 a.m., but I've made it a habit. I've decided that mornings are my time. So if I know that, and I started doing this, you guys, back when I worked for someone else. Truly, that's when I started getting up early, was so that I would have time in the morning to do the things that mattered to me before I had to go to my day job, before I started working for myself. So now here's the thing. Now I could get up whenever I wanted, right? But I know, and I've seen what happens when I get up at 5 a.m. I know what the outcome is. I know that my sweet spot for creativity is 7 to 9, and I am in flow mode when it comes to anything creative. So if I don't even get up until 7, I'm shooting myself in the foot. All right, Daniel, we're going to ignore you because, oh Lord, y'all, couch auction. All right, you guys, let's keep talking about the pillars of productivity. And we're going to ignore everybody that wants to know about the couch that doesn't exist. I'm just going to ignore the comments. So if you're my bestie and you comment, I'm not going to see your comment, and I apologize, but I will circle back with you when we're done. Okay. So own your mornings, own what's important to you. All right. Number 2, focus on one goal at a time. Just one. You can't multitask. You guys know this. Multitasking hurts your productivity. So what happens is you're not starting one task and moving to another one. You're not multitasking. You're not working on 2 things at the same time. What you're doing is you're actually stopping and starting, which is killing your productivity, right? Because instead of getting through one task and then ending it and then moving to the next one, you are constantly shifting back and forth. And so it takes you longer to do it. So you want to end the multitasking, right? The myth of multitasking, and make sure that you are just focused on one goal at a time, one task at a time. And sometimes that means you have to don't even look at the comments while you're going live because you know it will squirrel you. All right. Number 3, automate repetitive tasks. You guys know there's stuff that you do. Maybe it's every week or every month, but there's tasks that you're continually doing over and over and over again. You want to automate those, right? Automate them as many as you can. Maybe it's your bills. Maybe it's paying your bills. And instead of going into your bank account every single month, you just schedule that and set it so that it automatically gets paid on whatever day it's due. But there's business tasks as well that you can automate. Now, some of that you might have to look at some sort of third-party product that you need to connect the dots between different platforms like Zapier or IFTTT. I think it's IFTTT. Yeah, IFTTT. But you can set up automations that are helping you get through your workflow that much faster. That's what productivity is about. All right. Number 4, delegate. Automate, delegate. Delegate the non-essential stuff, the stuff that you don't have to personally do. There's a lot of tasks in our business that need to get done, but it doesn't mean that they have to get done by us. They can get done by anybody, right? So you want to make sure that you are automating the tasks that you can, that you're delegating the tasks that you can. Can you have someone clean your house? Can you have someone walk your dog? What are those things? Because there's things that you're doing in your personal life that when you stop doing them in your personal life, you pay someone. Look, I get it. You're paying someone to make your graphics. You're paying someone to run your Pinterest or whatever it is that you want done. It costs you money. I get that. But if you are making more money in the time, right? It's all about productivity. If you're making more money in the time that someone else is doing that offsets that cost, you're actually coming out ahead, right? You're coming out ahead. All right. So you want to delegate the things that don't have to be done by you. And then you want to eliminate, got to eliminate the things that aren't moving you forward. I know that there are pieces of your strategy right now that are not helping you, that just aren't helping you. And you're following them and you're doing them because that's what somebody said you needed to do. Or Betty did that and she was so productive. It worked for her, so I'm going to try that too. If it doesn't move you forward towards your goals, you need to eliminate it, right? You just need to cut the cord and say, you know what? Not part of my strategy right now, not helping me be productive right now. I'm going to piece out bean sprout on this, put it together, put it over here, and then I'm going to come back to it later. So, eliminate the things that aren't moving you forward. Number 6, y'all, this is a big one. Don't forget self-care, okay? I talked about this. I don't know. I feel like I talked about this recently. I don't remember where because I talk all the places. But I talked about, productivity, or we tend to think when we have these big yesterday, y'all. I talked about it right here yesterday, where when we have this long list of things that we want to get done and we feel like we have to just barrel through, don't take a break. And it's actually, we learned yesterday, what? Counterproductive, right? You need to go ahead and schedule those breaks. That's part of your self-care. You need to get up and roll your neck or take a walk. You need to drink water along with the coffee. Y'all know I've been talking about that. I'm trying to drink, for every cup of coffee, I make myself drink a glass of water. You've got to take care of your self-care, because if you don't take care of you, you can't be productive when you're trying to work, right? If you're not feeling great, you're not going to do your best work, which means you're not going to be productive. All right, number 7, plan your days. Plan your days. I know sometimes it seems like we should just come, sit down at our computer and just start, dig right in and just start attacking what is on fire, right? Oh, I got this email and I got this private message and I got this and I got that. And I need to go through and handle all the things. So we just dive in without giving a little bit of thought of how we're going to spend our time for the day. And that's actually, diving right in, counterproductive, right? It doesn't help us, because then we start focusing on whatever needs to be done right then and there, as opposed to how am I intentionally spending my time? What are the tasks that I'm choosing to work on? And you want to make sure that you're planning your days, right? Give yourself a to-do list. Start early. Y'all know I have a whole opinion on to-do list. Okay. I have a whole opinion on to-do list, which we'll get to in a second, but really making sure that you're planning your day with a reasonable amount of time to do the things that you want to do is so, so important. So number 8, y'all, I feel weird because I can see that there's comments, but I'm not looking at them. I've got them blocked. I can't see the comments. So friends, my real friends, if you're here, I promise I will come back and answer any questions you have. All right, number 8, set deadlines and time limits. Remember, we're talking all about productivity. How do you use your time and get through your tasks as efficiently as possible? And y'all know, and I've talked about this a lot, if you have one task to do today and you have 8 hours to do it, it will take you approximately 8 hours to get it done. If you have 8 tasks to do today and they normally take an hour each, but you only have four hours, you will find a way to get 8 hours worth of work done in 4 hours. You just will, because it has to be done. So when you don't set deadlines and time limits on yourself, you just start filling space, which is then more busyness than productivity. You want to make sure that you have a deadline before you even start a task. Like, when do I want to have this done, right? What is the amount of time that this should take me? How much time am I allocating to this to help you stay on track so you don't end up down a rabbit hole where you spent 14 days making a graphic, right? So give yourself deadlines and time limits. Number 9, you want to prioritize your tasks, okay? So I mentioned a second ago the creating, as you're planning your day, the importance of a to-do list. Now, I have a specific to-do list that I use, the 1, 3, 5 minus 1 list, which is basically I'm saying I'm going to get 1 big thing, 3 medium things, and 5 small things done a day. I'm not jam-packing so much in my daily to-do list that I can't get stuff done, right? So you want to make sure that the things that you're focused on any given day, that it's not all big projects, it's not all big things that you can't get, that you could never finish, but it's also not just like piddly little things, little tasks that aren't moving the needle in your business. You want to make sure that you're prioritizing your task and really using a format in your to-do list that works for you. And number 10, the last one, okay? You have to learn how to say no. Y'all, no, it's a complete sentence, okay? Someone was asking if this was the couch auction. The answer is no. End of story, right? You have to learn how to say no. You have to be comfortable understanding that no is a complete sentence. If someone is constantly asking you to do things that don't fit where you are, that don't help you live the life you want to live, be the person you want to be, or move your business forward, then it's okay to say no, right? You don't have to say yes. You don't have to be a people pleaser. Right? I actually had, I had to be like a hard no this weekend. Someone asked me to do something and I was like, you know what? That doesn't work for me. Thank you, but no. End of story, right? If you are constantly saying yes to requests, what happens is you put your goals on the back burner. So you've got to be comfortable saying no, being okay with it. All right. So tomorrow, you guys, we're going to talk about becoming a success scientist. I'm kind of excited about this. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about becoming a success scientist. So I'll be right back here tomorrow, and I'm going to try to figure out how to stop comments and stop people from commenting in the middle of a live. That's what I'm going to do. That's going to be my homework for this afternoon. All right, you guys, I love you madly, and I will see you guys later. Bye.